How's it, everyone? This week is a real interesting week because we all have different levels of comfort when it comes to groups and when it comes to people that are in the workplace. So for me, for someone to be in my primary group, it would have to be someone that I can tell them something and just completely trust them. I'd have to maybe know a lot about them, they'd know a lot about me, but for me, the real measuring stick is if someone's in my primary group is if I would want to hang out with them outside of work. And then for secondary, of course, I can still go to work and be cordial with other people and help them and work well with them and share a few common interests. But if I'm not going to hang out with them outside of work, or I really don't care to hang out with them outside of work, they're kind of give me that secondary group. So that's kind of the measuring stick for me. And I know I'm a little different than everyone else. When I was a distribution center success coach, I would take on the new hires and I would train them, onboard them, and give them the tour of the distribution center. So one thing I like to do is I would try to gauge their general interest. That way, if someone's a Dallas Cowboys fan, I can take them on the tour of the warehouse and introduce them to all the other Dallas Cowboys fans, and then they would kind of take them under the wing. And so I would try to find general interest so that way they didn't have such a nerve-wracking or anxious first few weeks before they fell in and found their tribe or their group. But I had to be careful because some people would overshare, and of course, at the workplace, you don't want to share everything. And then I didn't want people to feel like they were being asked to overshare. So I had to be very selective with the questions I asked and the conversations I had. When it comes to the role of communication in the workplace, I believe it does two things. I think the role of communication is to carry down the vision from the CEOs all the way to the janitors. What is the company mission? What is the company goal? Is everyone sharing the same vision, striving for the same thing? And then the second thing I think that the role is for is to provide clarity. I think we've all had jobs before where we kind of knew what we were doing, but we didn't have a clear message and things were a little foggy, and that just provides so much anxiety and then it kind of affects your confidence too. So if you're really not unsure with what you're supposed to be doing, how can you carry out your task with full confidence? So I think providing clarity is huge, and also having everyone drive towards the same goal with the same company mission is pretty much the role of communication. Thanks.